Now we're going to um, another live act from Wodonga, and Jody Moran was our whistle tutor at the last Charnwood camp, and he's gonna explain what's going on.
How are you? Can you hear me, Andy? Good man. Great to be with everybody. Shame we can't be there in person. Andy was just saying we're living up in Wodonga on the border of New South Wales and Vic, and thankfully we're not wearing any masks this afternoon. We have got very little music where we are, so we just try and tick along at home, and I have obligated the kids to learn the music and a bit of singing in our culture, because if they don't learn it, it'll just die. So we learn at home and we practice a few tunes. We're going to hopefully entertain you for a few minutes with things that we've been practicing. We're probably about 5 minutes, Andy. Does that work for you? Yeah. All right. Put it in first. No, we'll do the group one first. So we're going to do a couple of reels. We've got the Sunny Banks and the Temple House. Can you see you, Dimpy? All right, ready? 1, 2, and. Right. All right. Moving swiftly on. Fergal, come over here. My youngest child is here. This is Fergal. He's just started learning the whistle a few months ago, and he's going to play one little piece for you, and then we'll move around the other kids. You want to say what you're going to play, Fergie? He's going to play Hot Cross Buns. Going to look at the camera. You ready? Which one are you going to, with both whistles like this? All right, you do what you want. That's okay. It's not so hot. So we call that one Snot Cross Buns for obvious reasons. Thank you, Fergie. You did really well, buddy. Off you go. All right, Dimpy, do you want to come in? Now, this is Dimpner. She's going to do a couple of reels for you. What are you doing, Dimpy? You introduce them.
I'm going to do Anderson's and DJ's Fancy.
DJ's fancy. Another E, E, F, G, A, B, E, E. Good girl. All right, here we have Pascal. Pascal has started playing the very difficult and very rare and very expensive instrument called the uilleann pipe. So it's a version of the bagpipes, but uilleann means elbow in Irish, and you basically, instead of blowing through your mouth, you've got a bag under your elbow and you squeeze it as hard as you can, and then the wind goes through a reed at the top here, and then you play it like a chanter. So Pascal, what are you going to play?
In a Share and Jimmy Woods.
Yeah. You'll learn that In a Share. It sounds like a very old tune, but it was only composed in the 70s by a guy called Thomas Walsh, but very, very common session tune. Thanks, Pascal. Right, Eilish. Here we have Eilish, and again Eilish is playing a very difficult instrument. It's a concertina, but the Irish concertina is diatonic, so for every note you push in, you get a different note when you pull it back out again. So she's going to try a couple of reels.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh no, sorry, one reel, Molly Bourne, and a jig called Gallagher's Frolics. So go. Nice. Thanks for listening. Just before we wrap it up, sorry we've gone a little bit too long. It's been wonderful the last few weeks being in lockdown. Each week, just to keep us entertained and keep my kids engaged, I've been doing a weekly music lesson on a Saturday evening. So we've just invited a few kids from Australia and a couple from Ireland, and we had a couple of Kenyans join us as well. So if anyone out there does want to join us, feel free to speak to Andy and we can add you to the list, and you get a free lesson for an hour. We go through a couple of tunes each week. Anyway, this is the last one from us. It's called The Dairy Maid, so we'll give it a try. 1 and 2 and...
Thanks, Jody, and thanks, kids. Wonderful.